Each year, from among all the students who have earned a 4.0 GPA, one is selected for the honor of being the class valedictorian. The valedictorian is recognized not only for their own accomplishments, but to represent the achievements of all our graduating scholars. This year's valedictorian was the first in her family to graduate from high school, the first to enter higher education, and today she will be the first to earn a college degree. At Mission, she studied graphic design, and her work has won numerous awards, including as a member of the team that won the $25,000 Big Ad Challenge. It is my pleasure and my honor to introduce Alayna Peters, our 2020 Mission College valedictorian.
Thank you, Dr. Shepard. It is with great excitement that I address you, my fellow graduates. We have all come from different walks in life, from different cultures and different countries. Yet it is through our shared determination to improve that we have found ourselves together here today. It has not been easy. There have been sleepless nights filled with homework and studying, balancing work schedules, sometimes for multiple jobs, and lots of time spent dodging construction around campus. But we are stronger, more driven, and more knowledgeable than ever. We have earned the brilliant future that lays ahead as evidence of our hard work and determination. Over the last few years, we have learned so much. We have learned how to separate fact from fiction, how to use critical inquiry to inform our lives and the lives of those around us for the better, which can be especially vital in these trying times. We have learned a great deal about online communication, how to make the best use of technology to connect with our teachers, fellow students, and friends. By now, I'd say we're all masters of Zoom, how to deal with connection issues, and most importantly, how to use those fancy virtual backgrounds. Finally, we have learned how to be flexible. The easiest option is not always best, but adaptation to these challenges make us well-rounded human beings. As George Bernard Shaw once said, "Those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything." All of this knowledge will aid us as we venture forward into life. Yet it pales in comparison to what I think is the overarching lesson of these last few years. I'm talking about learning to support each other, learning to form a sense of community, and learning to leverage that community to foster personal development. Let me share with you a personal example. When I started the graphic design program, I was an anxious wreck when it came to submitting my assignments. Having a professor and the whole class pick apart every pixel of your last 2 weeks' work was incredibly nerve-wracking. Throughout the weeks that followed, our class banded together. We picked each other up when we felt low, gave encouragement, and shared our knowledge until we were all proud to show our work during critique. This community grew, and as each class evolved into the next, friendly faces and newcomers alike were encouraged to grow, to become the best versions of themselves. When the time came for us to enter into the Silicon Valley Business Journal's Big Ad Challenge, we were ready to represent. 2 months, 11 teams, $25,000 in prize money, and uncountable amounts of energy drink later, Mission College swept the competition of nearly every prize, including first place. Our support, community, and growth fostered the ideal environment for excellence. While these lessons will stay with us always, our strongest memories will surely be of the people we met along the way. Thank you to Rick Rivas for telling us like it is and pushing us when we thought we couldn't get any better. Thank you to Nita for educating me on how not to deal with the dreaded group project. Thank you to Blue for your infinite patience, and to Mr. Beck for teaching me never to jump into a black hole. Thank you to Miss Flores for teaching me more than I ever wanted to know about Helvetica. And thank you to all my fellow students who have supported me every inch of the way to where I am now. Finally, I would like everyone to take a moment to think about the people who helped you to get here, every teacher, fellow student, or family member, and applaud them for their support as well. So now we're graduates. For some of us, this is just a first step. For others, it's a culmination of lifelong dreams. For all of us, this is the next stage of our lives, and one that we should be tremendously proud of. There will be some sad departures, but the lessons and memories of this time will be cherished forever. To end off with, I'd like to share a quote. talking about something that has only become more significant the longer I studied art and design. It's a super serious quote about living authentically by Ellen DeGeneres. Follow your passion. Stay true to yourself. Never follow someone else's path. Unless you're in the woods and you're lost and you see a path, by all means you should follow that. Thank you all.